Whoa. What's happening? Get out of my bum. Do as you're told, bitch. Oh, look, cutie legs, cutie coats, cutie dogs, cute dog. Jesus. Ooh, it's freezing. Hello, hello. Fancy seeing you here. I actually do need to tie up this mop because it's been doing my fucking head in all day. And I think that's why everyone was all like, you look so different, because my hair was down. That's all I could think. I actually had to get a baby wipe out, no joke, and like scrub my face because people were just like not shutting the fuck up. How many times? Much better. Out my face. Now I look bald again. Yes, that's the look we're going for. Bald. You know, you got to get the 10 head out. That's what you just got to do. It was nice to see you earlier, mate. Nice to see you earlier. Honestly, I crack the fuck up watching your feeds, eh? I'm just in stitches. Legitimately stitches, like. You were a lot more PC today, though. You were on your best behaviour. What time did you say it was? Like 7? Did you say it was 7 or 8 a.m.? Yeah, you are pretty funny, for sure. You're definitely a funny chap. I just freaked myself out, touched something under the fucking table and thought it was a ghost. I didn't. I thought it was the dogs. But I was like, what? When did you get there? Do I have a whole bunch of hoodie collections? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I have a whole range of hoodies. Usually like 6 in the same colour. It's like when I like something, I just buy multiple of it because I know out here it's going to get destroyed. So, can you come in that hoodie with me? Not gonna lie, it is a pretty decently sized hoodie. Turn the fucking gas off first, idiot. What are you trying to do? Burn your hand off? Not today. Apparently I am. I'm getting numb feet already. I got the old cold toes. Cold toes. You reckon if we like strap some homing pigeons to a kayak, you know, you send the homing pigeons here, I'll strap them to my kayak or paddleboard, maybe easier on paddleboard, and we'll send them back, you know, and then maybe you'll be able to get a free ride over. You know, what do you reckon? No passport needed, just straight homing pigeons. Welcome, bro man T. Welcome. I don't think I've seen your name in the chat before, so welcome to the crazy wild ride that I like to call the Boondocks. Because that's where you found yourself. The fucking Boondocks, bruv. The Boondocks. The Boondockeries. Welcome, Ghost Theories. $100 for what? What are we buying? What's on sale? Something indistinct. Try a pelican at least. We don't have pelicans here. I'm part Māori, so I might be inclined to want to try a pelican, but no, they're not here. They're not here. Are they at least tasty? Anyone tried? Anyone tried a pelican? Anybody tried a pelican? Hello, Safwana. I don't even want to try Safwana. I don't know. Safwana Ahmed. Fuck, I don't know. I'm from New Zealand, bro. I'm from New Zealand. And what do? I do a lot. I do a lot of crazy shit. $10,000 buy car. So $100 to $10,000 to buy a car. What car's for sale, bro? I think you're in the wrong chat. Didn't realize we're selling cars here in the Boondocks. Have I got a deficiency? I look so pale. I look so white because, well, I'm white. Sorry to break it to you. Sorry to break it to you, bro, but I am part white. I am from the Brits and a part Māori, bro. But do I rap? I mean, your mama, she bitchin'. She always in the kitchen with ham and eggs. She eats a lot of... No, anyway, my friend threw a brick in its mouth. I remember you saying that the first night you were in chat, John, something about a pelican and a brick. I do distinctly remember that. Why are you talking about a car, Mr. Ghost? We don't want your ghost chips. We don't want your ghost chips out. I'm a long, ancient descendant of the British. Part Māori. Makes me Kiwi. That's why we don't say, or I drink water if I am from Majorca with your daughter. What's special about New Zealand? Me. Nah, I kid. I fucking kid. What's special about New Zealand? I don't even know where to start with that one, bruv. We don't have predators other than people. You can swim virtually anywhere. There's a beach virtually anywhere from anywhere. I don't know, Wolf. What did I just say? What did I just say? Remind me, because I've already forgotten. It doesn't get filtered. New Zealand is most definitely a great country. Colonist. Wait, are you saying Maldi, like Maldives? No, I'm saying Māori, like as in Maori, like Maldives. That's how we say it. We're Māoris, bro. And the whites are called Pākehās. Māoris and the Pākehās over here in New Zealand, bro. Or white and brown, whatever way you want to say it. Doesn't bother me. I'm part and parcel. Did you know the Lord of the Rings? I most definitely knew the Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand. I drive past there on the rig. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. Stop it. Stop it. You have Māori blood in ooze. I do have Māori blood in me. Is it a pen or a pin? You tell me, Gary. Is it a pen or a pin? A pin is something you would poke into the wall, and a pen is something you would write with. What's it like to live on the bottom of the world? I don't think we live on the bottom, but I think we live pretty close. And I mean, we don't fall off, so I can't really fucking complain. Not much, anyway. Oh God, I'm sorry, I've never timed anyone in my life, but like, we don't need to hear that, bruv. Like, we don't. We just don't. Take like fucking a minute and just think about some better chat action there, bro, because like that shit's boring. Can I swim to the South Pole? Maybe if I wanted to freeze my tits off. Free trans surgery. No thanks. Nah, not keen. Not keen. Could be done. Probably need like 5 wetsuits and I don't know. I really don't know what it would take, but I'm sure if you didn't die, you could probably make it. Penguins. G'day there, Mr. Bony Bone Bones. Oh, hell yes, we do. Oh, we've had roofs blow off here. Like, we have cyclones, we have tornadoes, we got the old tsunamis once in a while. Mainly more warnings than we do the tsunamis, but hey. Milk in your tits would definitely freeze. Wait, do you think milk just lives in girls' tits? Do you think it's just like milk in there all the time, like milk titties? Alright. I think you need a little more education, mate. It might be milk that lives in your titties between your legs, ball saccharies, but girls' boobs don't just have milk in them 24/7. Don't know what you're taught in your country. But they don't have milk 24/7 in them. Yeah, it's stormy as here at the moment, to be fair. Oh, wolf. It's very stormy here at the moment. Hello there, half hawk, half man. Keep getting asked if I keep seeing the goat man around here, but no. And I did get asked if I milk my goats today. Sorry. I got asked today if I milk my goats, and I answered if I milk my goats. Well, that's the wrong kind of milk, guys. I only got boys around here. Oh, I look like a boy. That's okay, I'm going for the bald look. Am I male? Definitely. Probably more male than you. But not in the peeny kind of way, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you definitely got to be knocked up to be lactating, or after the knocked up part. But you know, you definitely need to do some reading about boobs there, Seth. 100%, because they don't live with just milk in them. They don't. I'm sorry about it. You're smoking more weed than Snoop Dogg. That's the aim. Going for a whole new level of ha. You know what I mean? This is 100% AI. I'm just your 100% mental generation. Barbie badass. Are you actually a Barbie badass? Tell me more. Tell the chat all about it. Is that you in the picture with the blue hair? Sure, sister. Welcome to the Boondocks. And thank you, John. You're very cute. You're very sweet. Yeah, that's me. My profile picture is me, bro. It's just me on a good day. What can I say? See the resemblance in my profile picture? You like my Bogan accent? Thank you. Sure. I like my Bogan accent too, I think. I don't think I'd suit talking without a Bogan accent. Welcome something indistinct. Can we get a fridge tour? Not today. Any other day would have been fine, but not today. My dog food exploded in the bottom of the fridge just before. And it's actually just not pretty. I'm not going to lie, so I'm just actually not going to show you. Why is my hairline receding? You know, it's not. It's always been this way. I've just always had a 75 head. Is this AI? I'm definitely AI. I'm 100% AI. And my name is Sammy, by the way, for the one who asked. Oi, mate, Xander the Great. Welcome to the chat. Not your average sloppy joes. Hello, how are you? Well, that was a brain scratcher to read there, mate. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Welcome, David Solomon. Welcome aboard. What are you doing, John? What are you doing? What are you up to over there? Do you own a Holy Bible in the land down under? We do own Bibles. We do own Bibles down here in the land down under. Like sharing a bright blue one. Do I read it? Nah. And I don't roll my reefers with it either because I'm not that disrespectful. But I don't believe in God, mate. You're each entitled to your own beliefs, but that's just not me, bruv. Sorry. We're women glow and men thunder. You know it. You know it. I'm glad someone else was on that train with me. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the Boondocks, guys. Welcome to the Boondocks. You in the Mount, eh? Oh, sure. We've had a couple of people in here from the Mount today, and one of the rigs, old Poochie McGee's. He's from the old Mountsies. Fuck, I'm an Australian hillbilly. How many people think I'm an Aussie? Do I sound like this? G'day, mate. Would you like to fall off your chair backwards for 50 cents? Because my name's Mike Whitney, and I'm here from Australia's Who Dares Wins, and today I'd like to dare you, mate, to fall off that chair backwards for 50 cents. Would you do it? Okay, not Aussie, that's Aussie. This is Kiwi. Bogan ass fucking Kiwi, bro. Oh, thank you, Ryan. I'd get a passport to go to New Zealand, bro. Jeff, I got candies in my van. Do you want some? I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite fond of a good old candy. Did have a fucking little bit of a brownie earlier. Sent me to the moon a little bit, not gonna lie, but I'm back again. I was an astronaut for a couple of hours today, chat. I was traveling through space. Don't even, John. Oh my god, in my earlier live today, I was talking about you. You know, as you do. And anyway, I was talking about you in my live, and I was like, talking about the noise that you do, and I was trying to do it, and I'm not gonna. No, because I can't. Not even close. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Nah, see? No, nah, I can't. No. No, I can't. I can't do it, okay? I don't even know how you do it. I don't. Hey, Phils, we were talking about it earlier. Can I make the noise of a tractor? Well, I can go outside to start a tractor, so I most definitely can make the noise of a tractor. But can I? Mm-mm. 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 I can speak Dutch. I mean, that's all I got. That's all I got. The land down under sucks compared to the USA. Bro, you got bears, mate. Bro, you got bears. You got fucking beavers. Bro, those things be nasty, mate. Don't tell me that it's better there than it is here. You guys got fucking Trump for a start. Like, sorry about it. Can I make a turkey noise? No. No. I'm not even going to try. I did try and mimic a peacock the other day, and it was embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to leave making noises to John when we're doing our co-live, when he gets back home. And we're going to leave the laughing to me. That's how it's going to go, guys. That's how it's going down. And if you don't like it, well, too fucking bad, because I just can't be doing no noises. Can I do a picture? Why are you guys asking me all the things that I have in my backyard that I can't do, okay? This is even more embarrassing. I got goddamn pigs out there. I got goddamn fucking turkeys out there, and I can't even make the noise of them. Fucking save my life. Hello, Jackie. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. And Leroy, I would suck coming home after work to a voice like that. Well, you don't have to be here. You don't even have to listen. You don't. A goat. Yeah, I could definitely do the old goatsies. I can actually talk individually to my goats. So Patience, he's got like a lower, like a, and then Patience is more of a, like, yeah, I can talk. They both just answered me back. Have you cooked the goat on your YouTube profile? No, I don't. No, I don't cook any of the animals you see on my YouTube channel. They are all rescues. But you will. There is a YouTube channel where YouTube live where you see me cook a turkey that I shot on live. Because we go for a hunt and things like that. He'll catch pigs and whatnot. But none of the animals that you see get eaten. No, they're all legitimate pets. Yeah, they definitely have tone distinctions. These fucking goats, honestly. Patience is really deep and really slow, like it's like a slower, like the between it is slower, and Patience is up here and so quick. It just sounds like a child screaming from a distance. You know, some haters in here. Bro, there's always haters everywhere. Not gonna lie, Cordova. There's haters everywhere we go, unfortunately. 30 push-ups challenge, bro. I can do 30 push-ups. I'm sure I can do 30 push-ups. What do you guys reckon, chat? Can I do 30 push-ups? Can you come live with me? Yep. I'll set up my cabin right now for you. I'm coming to New Zealand to find my lost wife. She does streaming a lot and has 50 acres of land and about 24 pets. Can you help me find her? Sounds a little bit similar, bro. I don't know anybody else like me, but what's your favorite item in Granny? I don't know what Granny is. Hello, Nishant from India. Welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome to the chat. You've arrived in the boondocks, guys. I thought you were going to say shot a turkey because he was being a little shit. No, we don't shoot things because they're being little shits. We just put them in a massive cage for a little bit, take some time out. But yeah, none of these animals, we don't shoot them or eat them. Some of them are hella annoying. I can't even. Don't get me started on rainbow. Don't. Jackie, I'm in New Zealand. Very remote and very rural New Zealand. Very remote, very rural. You could do one push-up, then collapse. Well, one push-up still better than none. And yes, Barbie, I'm guessing his wife did more than a runner. She did the old, hey, bruv, does this smell like chloroform to you? And he did the old, and then got dragged out onto the inflatable and kicked out into the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, bro, I've broken my nose like 14 times. This side actually needs surgery on it to actually open it back up completely because, like, it should sit like there. And it should go straight down to there. But it don't. It don't, gee, it don't. You've been to Switzerland. Boy, that's fancy. Fancy boy, John. Fancy boy. Hello from Russia. Hello from New Zealand. Back to you in Russia. How much does a pack of cigarettes cost here, Leroy? Fucking heaps. $39 for a packet of 20s. Do a rhinoplasty, I'd look handsome. No, I'm just going for the broken bogan look, to be fair. Like, yeah. Why does every sea is Pacific sound different? This is a very true point. I never thought about that. Pacific. Imagine if you put them the same. Pacific. That's a really hard thing to do. Try and do it out loud, guys. Try and do it out loud. Fill you out with Thai food and tell me you're pretty. I would, but you're not here, bro. I would, but you are not here. Welcome, Taka's researcher from Greece. Welcome to the chat. Go on, John. I bet you're trying to do that out loud. That's it. Pacific. Pacificus. That's really difficult. That's a fucking mind fuck. Sorry about the language. Hello, Aaron. Welcome aboard to the wild ride. That is this boondockery shit you've got going on here. The granny. I don't play games, Anton. I'm sorry. I know the game you're talking about now that you're explaining what it is. I have seen it. And I do believe it may even still be downloaded on my phone for my little cousin who's 8. But I'm not sure. I don't play games ever. Ain't got time for that, bruv. I am the only human here, Jack, but I'm not alone. Oh, Rewa! Bro, where are you from, Jackie? You're friends of Rewa. I was born and raised in Rewa, oi. Like the dirtiest part of South Auckland Day, straight up, not going to lie. Born and raised there. Had our family home there in 5 generations through it. And we sold it up at like when I was fucking 20, 28, 29 or something. And moved up here to the Boondocks. But, Pacific. Yeah, I know how to say Pacific, but we were trying to say it so that the C's had the same sound, you know? Pacific and Pacific. They have 2 separate sounds in the S's in the C. The C sounds like an S, like, you know. Maybe it was just me and John on that wavelength. Anyway, oh, John. Did I have to explain that out loud? Hi, am I single? Why do people ask that? Where are you from? Fazal? Hotek. Sounds like some United Arab Emirates. I feel like I'm probably definitely going to hell. Leroy. I'm probably going to end up there despite all the good that I do in this world, because, like, it just sounds like way more fun down there, not going to lie. I kid, guys, I kid. Stop it, mate, stop it. On a level of 1 to 10, what's your racism, bro? I hate all races equally, my own included, because we all got ugly shit up in there, not going to lie. Welcome, City Pfizer from Malaysia. Welcome. Welcome, Rabbit Circle. Don't think I've seen you here before either. Yes. Blasphemousie. I am from New Zealand. How racist are you? Tell me all about it, mate. Tell me all about it. Shave your knees. No, I don't think you should shave them, Chris. I think you should wax them with a grinder. What's the time in New Zealand? In Switzerland, it's 9:52 Sunday morning. It's 8 p.m. Sunday night, almost Monday here. No, straight up, I do. I hate all races equally, bro. We're all fucking ugly in our own different ways. Not gonna lie. And I believe that we could all be bloody nicer, but nobody listens. So here we are, in the boondocks, away from this shit. Hello, Bang Bang. I don't think I've seen you here either before. Welcome aboard to this wonderful ride. Pfizer. Yeah, okay. Are you in New Zealand too, Rabbit Circle? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Hello, Jewel. Don't know if I've seen your name here before, and if I have, I apologize. You're not racist. You're just Aussie, bro. That comes with the territory, right? Bro, but you Aussies are something else. That's me taking my hat off to you. You Aussies are something else, 100%. You guys, bro, you guys be chasing alligators and fucking living with koalas that have fucking chlamydia. Like, bro, you guys are a whole new breed in Australia. You guys walk out your front door, check your mailbox, and be bopping along with a fucking old roo-roo. No. Not cool. Not interested in that kind of life, thank you. Bro, you got snakes. You got spiders. You got fucking poisonous toads over there. Like, nah, right? You guys can enjoy Aussie. I'm going to enjoy my no predators here. Have it that. I wouldn't mind sharing an island with Abos. I'm worried more about the critters that carry chlamydia and shit. And the roos that want to give you a hiding and drown your dogs. I mean, I'd much rather live with Abos, just saying. Not going to lie. Yeah, I'd much rather live with an Abo than a kakapo too, and they're endangered species. Very beautiful bird, but fucking assholes. Bro, they'll take the mirrors off your car. Wiper blades too. They'll leave you with no door handle, so you can't even get into the fucking thing when you get back from your walk in the bush. I think taking a nice casual stroll till you get back to your car and it's been stripped, and it's not by burglars, bro. It's by the kakapos. Motherfuckers. You ever seen a room around a girl on her period? I'm not sure what that means. I've seen some shit. What can I say? You don't want to know what shit I've seen. I mean, I'm sure you can YouTube the girl that sucked her own fucking tampon dry, but I'll leave that to you. At your own discretion, chat. You'd love a kakapo? I could take that very many ways. My friend. I'm not gonna lie, that would be a cool pet, but as long as they didn't break your house down. You'd come home and they'd have broken the glass out to fucking chew on something shiny outside. Like that's something else, mate. They are something else. That'd be like kind of pet that you'd unleash in someone's house that you hate while they're not home and they're away on holiday. A kakapo. That'd be the revenge pet of like all time. They would pick apart someone's insides of their house in like 2 hours flat and just be sitting there chilling on their bed when they got home. Cupboard's empty, bro. Eating every grain in the house. I'm not surprised you'd love a kakapo. It sounds like it's right up your alley. I'm not going to lie, John. Not going to lie. Kakapos stand and poop just like me and you. So do kiwi. So do kangaroos. So do wallabies. Koalas sort of sit poo, don't they? Don't they just hold onto a tree and just take a shit on whatever's below? Drop their chlamydia off too. You've been to Greece. Go Grease lightning. Go Grease lightning. Shall we get a kakapo for our house? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take a trip to the South Island to go pick one of those up. We'll just paddle past there in the kayak on the way back up here. We'll go pick one up, John. You'll be able to call it too, you cheeky prick. You'd be able to call it too. You'd hear the bird one time and then you'd be like repeating it, and we'd have all the kakapo there. You'd be the easiest catcher, mate, because I'd think that there was actually a kakapo there. Take you anywhere, bro. Hunting would be so easy. That's all I'm gonna say. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Thoughts on the age of consent in Mexico? Well, I don't know what age it is. Gorogo, tell me. Are you born in 1988? Koala have like human fingerprints and have been confused with a few murders. Are you for real? They probably did it, bro. Did the deceased end up with chlamydia? That's how you know if it was a koala or not. And what do you mean you didn't know ice cream could go bad? It's a dairy product. It's a dairy product. And if it's ever frozen or refreeze, I had a stroke. Sorry about it, guys. Let's just rewind. Anyway, where were we at? Apparently you can eat the fluff of a kiwi fruit. I'm not going to lie, you can. And only demons do that. Only demons do that. Who the fuck's going to eat the... It's bad enough eating the fluff of a peach, if you know what I mean. Let alone fucking the hair on a kiwi fruit, bro. Like, be yakking out like a fucking furball. Like a cat. No. My granddad had a stroke. He slipped in the shower. I don't want to imagine your granddad having a jack. Well, it seems last night you caught me spanking it. No use denying it, 'cause I was really cranking it. It wasn't my fault, and it wouldn't be so bad if you could just forgive me and talk to me, Dad. And talk to me, Dad. That's what that reminds me of. No, I didn't hear you enter. No, I didn't hear the door. With my hand upon my member and my pants upon the floor. Watch them run. Watch them fall. Watch them fall into the pool that's diving at the Special Olympics. And I know full well that I will burn in hell. But wheelchair basketball's got to be about the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. At the Special Olympics. Okay, you're welcome. I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day. I'm not in Aussie land. I'm in New Zealand. Not in Australia. I'm over here in New Zealand. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. Yeah, that's right. We ride sheep over here. In all ways you want to think. In all ways you want to think. We ride them to work. We ride them to the supermarket. Gas is too expensive. Ride a sheep to go slaughter the other sheep. You know, that's what we do over here in New Zealand. Cutting prices for convenience since, I don't know, the whites arrived. Kiss a sheep? Nah, you know, that's what the downside is about, you know, doing the dirty with the old sheeps, bro, is when you want to get the old kissaroony on, you got to get off the stool behind and walk around the front for it. It's just not really ideal, you know. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Bah, ha, 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 ha. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I learned from watching others, you know. We learn young around here. You'd mouth kiss Patty G for a 20. Black Sheep and Dead Alive are great films. Abbo's in New Zealand. Abbo Hippos are in Australia, ma. We got the Māoris over here. We're Māoris and Kiwis. White people are, they integrated. We get the Kiwis. Not the fluffy two-legged things that run around going thumpity-thump. I mean, we kind of do go thumpity-thump running around, but anyway. Yeah, I've seen rodeos where they can ride sheep. It's pretty out the gate, I'm not going to lie. Definitely from New Zealand. Do I have a kangaroo? Fuck, no, I don't. And I don't want one because I don't want to hiding every day I wake up. But boom, boom, boom. Fucking boomity booms. No, not keen on fucking kangaroos, mate. Those Aussies, they're a different breed. You look like Phoebe Buffet. Give me a minute. Wait, give me a minute. Smelly cat, smelly cat. Can I pet that dog? I'd love to pet a sloth. I see all these people online trying to save sloths' lives, right? And, they're holding out a stick for like 20 minutes for the sloth to be like... to finally grab that stick. And then they got to wait the other 20 minutes for the sloth's other arm to come up and grab that... Bro, why don't they just grab it under the armpits and, like, yeet it wherever it needs to go? Because, like, it can't grab you fast enough to attack, bro. Even if it wanted to bite, by the time that fucking sloth turns his head around, you would have walked 3 kilometers and put him back down on the ground. Like, what the fuck these cunts worried about? And they live in the same country as these things? Bro, I'm from a different country and I'd take on a sloth. You give him 75 whacks before he'd even fucking lick your back. Don't know about yous, but that's what I reckon anyway. Any arguments, chat? You leave him at home, go to work, come back, and that motherfucker's 2 feet from where you left him. Yeah, he hasn't even got to the food bowl yet, bro. Fuck. Angel, what are we talking about? Sloths. Currently, actually, sloths. An orangutan got me in a headlock once, needed a crowbar to get it off. I don't know if that's a true story, but I would be inclined to believe it is, John, because, like, it's coming out of your mouth. I've seen your lives. That's all I'm going to say. 100% being afraid of a sloth is 100% like being afraid of a snail. You were damn right. That is the very best comparison I've ever heard. Like, even a snapping turtle is quicker than a goddamn sloth, right? Snappity snap, like, fuck, straight up. That shit gonna get you. No, Trevor, I don't know how. It's not in my vocabulary, those words. I'm sorry. What? Sorry, not an orangutan here. Down syndrome. The claws are scary, but they can't move fast enough, bro. They can't move fast enough to get you with those claws, bro. You could run a fucking half a marathon before that thing got his claws on you if that sloth tried to latch on. Straight up. If you can't run half a marathon before that sloth turns around to bite your face off, like, you doing something wrong, bro. Like you must be doing something wrong. Sloths are so slow. Hold them out their favorite treat and they're like... Yeah, when you're sleeping, that's the only time because you sleep for like 10 hours and, they might get a creep up if they're like fucking 2 foot away from you before you went to sleep. Do I have a soul? If not, do I want to sell it to you? How can I sell it to you if I don't have one? Make it make sense, bruv. Shit. Yeah, have you heard giant turtles doing the dirty thing, old John? They're like... It's the most crack up thing, eh? Turtles doing the old dockery. Fucking space docking each other. Yes, Papa. Because that's what happens when you live life to the fullest, bro. My goal in life is not to arrive at the grave in some well-preserved body. It's to slide in sideways screaming, holy fuck, what a ride. That's it. Yep. So, unfortunately, that means I've pretty much smashed the fuck out of my body in every single way, shape, and form that you could possibly even fathom. And probably some you couldn't. Call me the feral wild child, mate. Rough as fuck. Harder than most men. without the nuts in between the legs. I don't have testicles, bro. I got chesticles. I have helped my Netherlands to come met. Are you from the Netherlands? Hoe gaat het met jou? Wat ben je aan het doen? Is it easier to speak in Dutch? We can speak in Dutch if you want to speak in Dutch. If you don't speak much English, we can do that. I'm from New Zealand, user. A forehead for teabagging. Maybe not teabagging, but maybe like using for like a washing ironing board, you know, fucking perfect for that, mate. You get the t-shirts right on there. Perfect. Couldn't be better. Smashing coconuts. Popping open a coconut. Yeah, fuck, it's good for that too. Crushing beer cans. Yeah, boy. Boy. Let's go. What's your forehead good for? Probably nothing, mate. Probably fucking nothing. Clearly not for thinking with your frontal lobe, that's for sure. Because you come in here making dumb comments. But have at it. Enjoy. I'll enjoy too. Nah, fuck no he didn't, Godzilla. Fuck no he didn't end up sending nothing. Nothing, mate. Of course not. He changed the terms and conditions halfway through the deal. And then I said, oh, well, you're already changing the terms and conditions. And then he tried to say that he was a man of his word after changing the terms and conditions. And so, yeah, then he wanted to say that, you know, I wasn't fair game because I wasn't agreeing to the new terms and conditions. So have at it what you will. And he had to cry and left. And I had to laugh and carried on. No, I don't speak Afrikaans, but I can speak Dutch. And I seen there was somebody from the Netherlands in here. And it looked like they were struggling with English. So I thought I would talk to them in Dutch and maybe it might help. But they didn't answer. So they may have left. New Zealand for sure. New Zealand for sure is better than Aussie. Because we don't have predators, bro. And no koalas that have chlamydia. No chlamydia. Bro, they encourage you to pet those things. They encourage you to give them to your kids for a cuddle at the zoo for a photo. Like, yeah, boy, you guys going home with chlamydia. Take that back to fucking Saudi Arabia or New Zealand where you came from. Wait, up you go. Let's go. Dutch is very similar to German. I can understand some German and I can understand some Afrikaans, but I can speak Dutch and clearly understand that too. Am I a farmer? Yeah, mate. I'm a Cletus over here. Cletus of New Zealand. Oh, have you seen the Aussie TV show YOLO? No, I haven't, but it sounds like something I should. Sounds like something I should. What did I miss from Bollocks? What did I miss? Big John Nugget is an NZ. The men wear willies and the sheep run scared. Yeah, I think they do run scared. What else have I missed? Anything? I don't know. I don't think I missed anything from you, John. But King Trump can maybe you're just saying on Bollocks. I don't really know, Chad. But hey, John. That's your name. Don't wear it out. Seems like a lot of people down under have no faith. No, there's plenty of Christians here, bruv. Plenty of Christians, plenty of Muslims, plenty of fucking Mormons, plenty of all sorts. Plenty of, what are those other ones called? Amish. Wellsford's run by the Amish. Do I have a favorite sheep? I don't have pet sheep. I got goats, bro. Dutch, I don't know how hard it would be to learn Dutch without any prior notice or knowledge or skills, but I was thrown in the deep end, bro. I moved in with my first partner and their family was Dutch, and so we had to speak Dutch in the house and English outside the house. And if I wanted a knife and we were at the table, I had to get up, walk outside the door, and then say, how do I say, can I have a knife, please? In which case they would respond with, kon jij de mes aan geven alsjeblieft? And then I would have to come back in and then repeat that shit to get the knife. Yeah. So I learned hard and fast, bro. Or you go hungry. Let's see your hand. Bro, there's calluses on that shit. I am a farmer, bro. Look, rough ass, mate. Rough ass hands. That's hard-working hands right there. They cut wood. They hunt. They build. They cook. These are hard hands, bro. Am I a Jew? No, I'm not a Jew. I'm not a Jew. I lie. You lie. You lie, mate. You lie. Piyash, English, New Zealand accent. No, I keep the 6 for the foot. It's better to have 6 toes. You know, that way you can climb trees in the bush easier. Yeah, 6 toes, way easier. 6 toes and a third nipple. That's the best way to be. That's all. That's all, my friends. 6 toes and a third nipple. That way you can feed the goat too. Hi, I am from India. Oh, watch out. Fucking John will be finding out if you're the one stealing the Apple gift cards from his nan for a bad internet connection. Can you request a song? Bro, you don't want that because I'm going to be singing it completely out of tune on purpose because that's how we do it over here. That is how we do it. But I mean, by all means, go right ahead. Did you ever climb in a roo pouch? No, but I've climbed in plenty of poo pouches, if you know what I mean. And no, I clearly said I had 3 nipples, not 8. Only 3. No, the third nipple contains like the extra chromosome for the AI generation that I am. Yeah, I probably should do something about my nose, but that costs pain. Guys, to look like a raccoon for like 2 months and you can't even eat a sandwich. So I don't want to do it, bro. Okay? I don't want to do it. Because when I broke it first, the first 14 times that it's been broken, like, that shit hurt. Okay? Okay, it hurt. So I'm just waiting till the next time happens where I just break it again from doing something dumb because I know that there's a really high chance that I will probably do that and then I'll go get that fixed then. But I'm not just willingly going to go in when it's not sore, it's just ugly, and get them to make it sore, to make it not ugly. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. Oh, you want to see the third nipple? Okay. All right. 1 second. 1 second. Here it is. Right here. See? There it is. There's the third nipple right there. That's the extra chromosome. That's it, chat. Shit. R18 content. Oh no, guys. What's happening? Hope I didn't get you guys too excited there. I know it's a pretty exciting third nips, but I know y'all be jealous. I know y'all be jealous. Well, I'd love to, but they're busy just feeding the goats right now. They're all the way down the paddock. You know, I just leave them down there to just provide for the goats overnight, so they can only be done in daylight. Come back in daylight for that request. 5 Kiwis in here. And one fella from the UK. Hey, John, you're still here. Do you know what love is, Vishal? You might love the shit that comes out my mouth, but I don't think you know what love is, mate. Don't think you know. What kind of people do I not like? Annoying ones. Oh. Well, that's good, John. That's good. See, so someone's from the UK. Oh, look, 2 people from the UK. But yep, I'd say 19 Indians then. Now, let me know, everyone, where you all from. Where is everyone from? Where you guys at? What time is it in the world for you guys right now? Wish I'll get fucked. Should I block him? Do you guys want me to block him for 10 minutes? Give him something to think about? I can. I can do that for you guys. Oh, Scotland. 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 Fuck, I can't do it. Scotland. Which one of you took a shit and didn't flush it? Nah, fuck, I can't do it. Sorry, guys, I tried. Oh, yeah, baby, you can be a mod. You'll be the second one I've ever had. Here you go. Just for you. I don't know if that worked. Let me know. Did it work? Are you blue? Are you blue now? Oh, yeah, you're blue. Well, now I definitely won't be missing any of your messages because you're bright blue. When did I say I was going to mod you? Do you want to be a mod, bro? Are you sad? Do you want to be a mod, Sean? You can be a mod. I just didn't think you wanted to. I didn't know that I said I'd mod you. Anyway, you said you're 12, so you can't be a mod, bro. I look like your friend's uncle. I'm working on the beard. Been trying for 30 odd years, mate. I'm still trying real hard. Oh, Rita Ora. Rita Ora. You can't complain now, Sean. You can't complain. Kia ora. Kei te pihea koe, chat. I look like a Tylenol baby. Nah, I'm a chlorine baby, bro. Get it right. Fucking drank that shit straight out the bottle. Nearly died when I was like 2. It's probably the problem that you see right there. Thank you, Silent Rebel. Thank you, Silent Rebel. Very kind of you. I should get on stand up. I'd rake it in. You reckon? Feel like I'm too lazy. It means you have to stand up. Can you sit down and do that shit? Maybe then I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Only if there's a chair. And maybe like a glass of whiskey for free each round. No, I'm not working on the hairline, bro. I'm working on the forehead. Hey, Mandy. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Dun, dun, dun. I nearly missed you there, Mandy, because I've been scrolling shit. But welcome back. Sit down and do a stand up. I think I've got too much of a foul mouth for Kiwis. Like, I don't know. Most of my lives get banned right after they happen, or they get like the community R18 like big stamp on it, or you're banned in this many countries due to copyright. And I'm like, bro, I don't even play music. I just sing that shit, and it's never the actual lyrics. So why the fuck is that copyright? Ain't no one like me, bro. It's not like I'm copying no one. But anyway, have at it. I might just get arrested doing stand-up. I might just say something real out the gate. You know, like, how does a homosexual man have sex with a woman? Well, you take a shit in her cunt first, don't you? Am I Australian? I don't think we got no shark and taties over here, mate. Crikey, check out the fucking bangers on those ones, Sheila. Have another line. You can't snort weed, bro. It makes you... Can't snort leaves. I mean, you can, and I've done it. I've tried it. Not ideal. Not ideal. I look like Jodie Foster. Fuck, I love Jodie Foster. I fucking love that bitch. Bro, she's so sexy in the movie Monster, don't you think, bro? Oh, yeah. Oh, she's a fucking... She's an actress, all right? Yeah, Jodie Foster, she's the one. What do you guys reckon? Yeah, nice. Nice, Mandy. Nice. We've had a few chats like this. It's gone a bit crazy sometimes. Like I said, you've missed a few out the gate chatteroonies out here at the Boondocks. Jodie Foster. Fuck yes. Who else thinks Jodie Foster is a bit of a... Bro, she's got a pretty face. Pretty face. And then they destroyed her for Monster. They absolutely destroyed her for Monster. Anyone seen Anyone seen Monster? Anyone know what I'm talking about? Bro, that is one of my teen movies. I'm not going to lie. Top 10 movies. Excuse me for coughing my ring piece out over here, but I just had an epic an epic rip, and not in my unducks. Not in the old unducks. Not today. Nah, it just glitched out. It glitched out. It was like fucking 2 minutes and then just died. I bent down to cat food bowl and I looked up and it was gone. And then I was like, oh fuck, I may as well just finish feeding the animals and then sit down and let's get high. Let's get high. You know. What are you up to tonight, Mandy? How was your day? How was all the Kiwis' day? How was everyone's day today or night? I don't know. Wherever you're streaming from. Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe you're right. Which one's Jodie Foster then? But yeah, it was Charlize Theron then that I'm thinking of. Whoever the main character is in fucking Monster. Boom, bro. That, yeah, on. But which one's Jodie Foster? What's she in, guys? Bump that memory. This big forehead's failing. Come on, John, you must know. What's Jodie Foster? Jodie Foster's like Alien. Oh, no, I won't like that then. I don't really like alien movies. I only like aliens in real life. Beat me up. To the UK. Christina Ricci and Charlize. Yeah, I knew it was Christina Ricci. She's the goody two-shoes girlfriend, eh? Like, rats out the fucking... the man killer. You low on iron, Mandy? Do you know how to check? That could be why you've been super tired of your low on iron. It's a common thing, especially for us girls. You're naked. Oof. 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 Snooker ball eyes. That's what you get when you break your nose. Big black ones. Can you stalk me? Feel free. Feel free. Go right ahead, in fact. Tell me what you find out. Me too, but I don't have the time. I don't know what's out there. Tell you what you will find if you look hard enough. But I'm not gonna. You can stalk me and find that instead. How many migrants do I own? Probably about 28, because they all migrated here from different places. Don't worry though, I feed them every day, straight up. Sublime. I do, I feed them every day. Could just be like burnout. You're right, Mandy, it could be. But a good way to check if you don't know is to go to the bathroom, pull your eyelids down. See how mine's as white down here as my eyes? I'm low as fuck on iron. You want that to be red, like the colour of your lips. If your colour of your lips match the colour of your eyes, that's how it should be. Not pale as fuck and red lips. They should be the same colour. So if this is not the same colour as that, it means you are low on iron. Quick way to check. Fact of the day. Who actually knew that here? Did anybody know that here? Anybody? What was that person on in your last live stream? Liquor. Oh. What person on my last live stream? I don't even know, bro. I'll go back and I'll check it. I'll get back to you on that. I'll read the comments after. I didn't even see it because I was away and then I came to the thing and then I went to go check do the cat food. I looked up and it was gone, so. But it'll be in my chat, so I'll go have a look. Yeah, I think I mistook Jodie Foster for someone else. My bad, chat, my bad. What was the question? What question? You almost died today, Adam. Oh, Jengas, tell us about it. I almost die half the days down here in the farm, especially when I used to have Bruiser. Bro, that motherfucker just hate every day. No one will know, apparently. It doesn't hurt. What did Alex say? I think I missed what Alex was talking about there. Sorry, guys. You flip your bike and landed on your neck. Wow, it's a good thing you're here to tell the story. Hopefully you recover okay. What injuries like? They suck. They suck. Not gonna lie. The older we get, the worse they are. What time is it where I am? Fuck, I don't know. 8 o'clock? 8:30. 8:30. Do you want my name to help you out? Do you want a name with that so you can actually try and stalk that shit? Or how are you gonna stalk it just from a live? Or do you want me to leave it real hard for you so you have to just start from scratch and figure out my real name too? Well, you're not convinced that they're joking about stalking me? I'm not convinced either. Hello, it's Kek. It's Cuck. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, sorry, but we call Cuck something different over here. We definitely call Cuck something way different over here in the Boondocks, mate. Hello, Zach. 1OG. I'm gonna follow her around forever like a lost little puppy. I'm the nicest stalker you can meet. I asked for permission first. Oh, well, I mean, I suppose I give you that, Alex. You did. You did ask for permission first, I suppose. But what's with the hood, Nick Warren? It's nighttime. It's nighttime. I need metabods. I need better mods. Why? What needs to be deleted? What needs to be gone? What needs to be taken out? Who? Or are you referring to one of the mods? Oh, John, no, he's alright. He's a harmless, funny as fuck cunt, actually. Yeah, he's a little bit out the gate and kind of in somebody else's gate at any given time, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a good time. He's a good time. But yeah, some people be creeps, not gonna lie. Some people do be creeps. Not the good kind. You'd hit explosion. I feel like you're missing the rest of the story in there. You'd hit a wall in your car after eating a whole lot of rotten lobster tails, and you got the shits and were trying to plug your bum hole, missed the steering wheel because they were slippery and covered in poop, and ended up careering off a cliff, and your car exploded. That's what I feel was missing between that story. Something was. Anyway, it just that was not enough substance to understand what you're talking about there. Hello, Ligmatisticals. That's a good name. Where's old Nintendo DS when you need him? Been a while since you took the water bong, is it? Well, welcome to the Boondocks. I do it 30 times a live chat. I'm not even cool. I'm frozen. I'm getting frozen. So we're twinning right now, John. We're twinning. What kind of car? I'm going to guess an old Honda Civic that had 3 doors and a missing bonnet and an open boot. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, John? I know a friend who rides islands. You're from Rhode Island. You'd never eat rotten lobster tails. Yeah, I suppose in Rhode Island you might have a good old selection out there, a selection of magoozies of good old fishy foodies. We wouldn't eat rotten lobster tail over here either. We Māoris, we go for a big old divvy divies, mate, and catch them fresh. If you ain't catching fresh seafood when you're a Māori, you're doing something wrong. You're shaming Maui and shit. A Holden Maloo. Well, we got a lot of Holdens here. 3 supercharged ones in the shed out here. Covered. Holden Kingswood down the hill. Don't know if I told you about that. Don't ask. It's attached to a tractor and a rope and has been for a very long time. And it's currently buried in a totara tree. See you later, Sean. Catch you up, bro. Plenty of Holdens around here. And boom, it should be, I hit and my head hit the wall, boom. Yeah, it should have been definitely something more than what he had there. Definitely more. Check the eye. Oh, yep, good. Good on you. Good on you for checking. But yeah, something that you can keep in check. You know what I'm saying? Very easy way to tell. Some people go to the doctors and get blood tests and shit, but you honestly don't need to. Must just be a little bit of burnout. Take it easy. Put your feet up. Go for a massage. Road trip. Yes, I love a road trip. Who's driving, me or you? I reckon me, so you can drink. I'll smoke. You will be good to drive. And we'll be here anyway, so you won't know where the fuck you've been. And we all know if you're from the UK, you can't drive anyway. You guys, you're not used to the roads, you know. I'll let you drive the highways. I knew you'd have a problem with that. I did. I knew you'd have something to about. I can't do it, but fuck you. Can you drive from LA to New York? I'm gonna say you probably can, but I can't from here. No, that's a long way. Real quick, real fast. Always professional. Yeah, I drive like a bat out of hell too. We use the whole road over here. The whole road. Not the toll road, the whole road. Goodness. Say Bugatti. Bugatti. Bukaki. If it wasn't already bent, it is now. What's your outfit for a road trip? I like to dress in like the 1920s scuba diving outfits, brass hat and all, with all the wires, hoses, and everything. Yeah, and then try and find a crash helmet to fit on top of that brass helmet. That's how I like to drive for road trips. Yeah, that's the attire. With gumboots over the top, of course. You know, you got to be prepared for any situation. Aussie say Bugatti. No, wait, fuck, hang on. I can't even do an Australian accent now. We all know that I fucking can. Bugatti, mate. Bugatti. That's how the Aussies do it. Bugatti. Annoys you. Yeah, the Aussies have a real twangy to twangers in their accent, that's for sure. What did Alex say? What did I miss? Oh, right. Right. Right, that's right. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't miss anything. Nothing for you, Alex. What's your attire for a road trip, Alex? I mean, sometimes I opted out for a cardboard box, you know? Opt out that attire for the old cardboard box. You never know when you might go for a bit of a sledderoonie or a ski down a hill. Ski. Or fall shortly to bed. Cone time. What are you guys doing? What the hell are you doing? Wheel spin? Yeah, fat skids. A bit of a turnaround down the road. I used to do some doughies down there on the rig. My tire's a little bit bald. Yeah, it's weird for breathing too, bro, because it's broken. Can't breathe out that side. Yeah, that's like broken nose. But I can breathe out that side. But this side is just like caved, bro. It's like a cave. Can't even go caving in there though. It's not worth it. Sounds like you got a very relaxing day ahead of you, John. I am not surprised that you have fake tan all over your hands. And I'm not going to lie. I'm half expecting you to have like a little bit of a tonal difference on the other side of the face. What about between the knucks? Because like, I was telling you for ages, like, you're just rubbing like this. For ages, like, up your, all around your hands, like this. But you weren't going like this at all. Like, never. And I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be like white on the inside, brown everywhere else. And then you put on another coat, and then the third coat, and I'm like, oh my God, between the knucks. And then you finally seen it and coated up your knucks. But I swear, you're going to have two-tone hands, bruv. Tell me if you have two-tone hands, John. Let me know. Yeah, but you only put one coat on there, and then your daughter got mad. I only just bought this. I only just got this yesterday. You're going to have to buy her a new one. You're going to have to buy her a new one before you leave. You'll stain the top and shit. You were all like... Oh, fuck, it was funny as. Hello, Didgeridoo Do or Die. Welcome to the Boondocks chat. We're currently chatting about someone else's live that's in the room right now. But you know, how's it going? How's it going? Let's have a look. I'll send you a pic. Okay, your face ain't too bad. We know. We know. We were talking about the tan. That's what I said last night. You look like Trump sat half on your face. Like you had a selfie with him. Definitely looks like you fingered him. Either that or Big Bird, depending on what sort of colour it is. But I'm going to guess it's rather orange with how many coats you left on. And how long you left it on before you washed any of that off. Like... Lucky the hand towel was dark. I swear to God, like, there was still tan on you. When you're wiping it with that thing, afterwards, the micellar water or whatever, that little swab thing, did any more tan come off on that thing? Or was it just like a pointless arm rub? Great to hear you going good, mate. Great to hear you going good. We're going good out here in the old boondocks. Oh, mate, does it look like you fingered an Oompa Loompa? Is it that bad? All I can suggest is pumice. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story to make you feel a little bit better, okay? I was 15, 16. Okay. I hope there's no pedos in the room. Nah, I kid. So, well, I don't, but, anyway, I digress. Okay, so I was 15, 16, and I was going to my school ball the next night. And anyway, I was pretty white. I was way whiter than I am now, but I was pretty white back then, and I decided that I didn't really want to go to the ball and be super white because I did have like some tan lines, and they were prominent as hell from wearing like singlets, and I was wearing a strapless dress. So naturally, I didn't really want these super white straps on this already blinding skin exposed because, like, I didn't really wear dresses very often, and I was only wearing one for the ball, right? So my partner at the time was like, "Oh, we'll just put this fake tan on." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not wearing that unless you're wearing that." So naturally, we both coated ourselves up with this fake tan, and I misread the instructions. I did a John on live last night where he just sort of rubbed it on and didn't read instructions and then left it there and then thought, "Oh, it's not really developing that much. I might put a little bit more on." And then I thought, "Oh, yeah, I'll put a bit more on," because it said put some on, wait 5 minutes, and then reapply. So I did that, and it hadn't done anything in 5 minutes. So, of course, I reapplied, and I just repeated that step until the bottle was empty. And I tell you, I wore that bottle on pretty much my forehead to my shoulders and my arms. An entire bottle in one sitting. So, the next day, I was completely orange in the top half. Completely orange. Literally looked like an orange. Turned out my skin color, my skin tone is green. It's olive. It's not brown. It's not red. It is olive. So when I put orange based tan on me, I went like a Mandarin, like a legit Mandarin. And anyway, I lived in this Dutch, abrupt, arrogant household that were all Dutch, and they were very strict and very proud of the way that people looked. And when me and her child were going to the ball together, she was not impressed to see us going orange. So halfway through the next day, ball's at like 4 o'clock that afternoon. We've got 4 hours left today. She shows up with this massive pumice rock. Massive pumice rock and Jif. And she handed it to us and went, "Get in the bathroom and you're not coming out till it's off." And I went, "It's not even a problem. We'll just go there and just pretend we thought the theme was fruit and we just came as oranges." She was not impressed at all. Kicked us into the bathroom to scrub ourselves clean. I tell you, it got the fake tan off, but do it the day before. Because we were now red, bright fucking red. So I went back out there and I went, "Well, we didn't defeat the purpose. I mean, we did get the orange off, but we're still fruit. So we're still going to have to pretend the theme was fruit because now we just look like tomatoes." So all the ball pictures, I was bright red. Bright fucking red. Looked like sunburn because I'd been scrubbing my skin raw with pumice blocks for like 3 hours before the ball. So if you want to get it off, some Jif and some pumice will definitely get it off. If you want to be real manly and crazy about it, use a fucking Stilo pad, I suppose. Or some sandpaper. Oh, good God. I don't even want to know what you'd use that's abrasive. Ah, it's a grinder. Don't be that crazy. Don't be that crazy. Don't do it. Yeah, no, don't do that. You can play that song "Work" by Cardi B. I can't play no songs here, bro. Sorry. Yeah, or bleach. Your hands are Turk minister. Oh. Well, you kind of asked for it. You kind of asked for it. It kind of comes with the nature of his name, Gary. Can you see that? Kind of bollocksy in there. Amen. Amen. Someone does have to do it. Fucking massive coffee. It was bigger than my face. Not bigger than my forehead though, guys. Yeah. It's not a hairy jug, John. I'm sorry to disappoint. It's just a cold as fuck coffee, which in my opinion is almost as bad as a hairy soapy jug that's 3 razors deep. But I'm gonna leave that to you. I'm gonna leave that all to you. Why am I drinking it out of a jam jar? Well, I'm not drinking it out of a hairy soapy jug that's fucking 3 razors deep, at least. You judging my jam jar? Are you judging my jam jar? Well, I'll have you know, it was actually a pickle jar. Our jams don't come that big here. I can't believe you're judging my jam jar. What's even happening here? You drank a jug of hairy, soapy, fucking 3 razor deep, maybe even 4 jug water. And you're judging my jar. Long boys. Long boys. It's okay, you can judge me. I'll take it. I'll take it. Spam alert, spam alert. Do y'all eat spam? Y'all like spam? Who actually likes spam? Spam in a can? Fuck, you're fast. You're so fast. Fast fingers. You were so quick. It was like, bam! And the comment was gone. Do you guys have BAM over there? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's just a Kiwi fucking cleaning product. 30 seconds, spray and walk away. No one likes to waste time, eh? Just good time, not a long time. Maybe many good times. You spam some good shit. Not spam in a can. Not spam in a can. Yeah, I don't eat that shit either. I don't even think the cat and dog will eat that shit. They eat real meat. Fresh, real fresh shit. Other than what's in my fridge right now. So no fridge tours today. It's embarrassing because it exploded like just before dinner. I dropped the dog roll on it and then it went car fucking boom. And all the bones that were in there for them just went rip. Not ideal. Not ideal. What the fuck? You deep fry it? Tomorrow. I'll give you a fridge tour on CoLive. CoLive fridge tours. You probably can't even do a fridge tour. You got roommates. Have you got roommates? I'm being presumptuous. Alex, every move you make, every breath you take, I'll be watching you. You got a long walk to get out here, but keep watching my lives. You might see some out the gate shit sometimes. No roommates. No, I know you're not at your house right now. I mean, when you are at your house. I thought maybe you had roommates. I wasn't really sure where you live, but you're like uber quiet on your lives. So I just thought you had roommates. What's my name? It's John. My name's Sammy with an I, not a Y, because that's what you call your dogs. Actually, you live with your boss. Fuck, that's a sweet deal. That's a mean deal. Oh, is it like short term, just stay there in between places, or? Yeah, that's how you spell it, not with a Y, not with an E on the end of the I. Fuck no. That's what you call your cats and dogs. I never in my life seen a dog or a cat spelled like that, but I have seen Sammy with an E and Sammy with a Y for fucking pets' names. That ain't me, bro. Yeah, I suppose, but at least, I mean, you're not sharing a room. I mean, he's not on the other side of the bed. Well, I mean, at least, I hope not for your sake, but I mean, you never know. You are in the UK. Who's my favorite YouTuber? John. John, it is 100% John Bollocks 101. Then closely followed by maybe Create Your Outcome, the bro. And then MB Construction. That's it. That's my top 3, guys. Top 3 right there. In order. You heard it. You heard it first. You heard it here. Thank you. I'm here. Well, I mean, that's at least a positive that he's got his own room. It could be worse. It could be much, much worse. He could be on the other side of the bed. Or in that suit that hangs in the corner. Imagine that, him just like hanging around in the corner, just like looking over you like fucking Predator, something out of like Hills Have Eyes. It would be pretty mean to live in an igloo, I'm not gonna lie. Long as you got a little fire magoozy out there or a little gas stove or something. Maybe an old hot water bottle. You wore that once for a wedding and then you just leave it in the corner to give yourself nightmares when you wake up drunk. You don't have a closet? Like a hidden door you could hide it behind? You like just thinking there's a man in the corner? And my cousin had her shit hanging up on the door here. Fuck, I took that down the first night. I was like, bro, I'm not sleeping there with your dressing gown hanging up there, waking up thinking there's some person there every night. Fuck no. No. I wore something once for a wedding too. Probably should sell that shit. It's worth a bit of money. Could probably pay for a plane ticket. You wear earplugs. I didn't say the suit talks to you. Well, I fucking hope the suit don't talk to you. Jesus, what's happening here? Oh, yeah, so you don't wake up thinking that there's someone in the corner. I was thinking, what the fuck do earplugs have to do with, like, seeing some man in the fucking corner? Well, ears and eyes. Mouth and nose, you know, they're all different. Head, shoulders, different too. You come to New Zealand. come to New Zealand. Definitely come to New Zealand. It's a good time. It is a good time over here. Just casually dying. Fuck. Sorry, I was just replying to a message. Yep. Yep, I will. Send me pictures. What you need. Get the pack goats working. Bring the materials down the yard. You ain't seen someone doing a Zoomy for ages. How would you like it? Would you like how the dogs do it? Like the bunny? Like the bunny run? Or like how would you like a Zoomy done? Like an ostrich? That kind of funky. They do fucking funny Zoomies, bro. They do the old flat foot, big old runs. You know, like what would you like? What's my Insta, John? I always have to go check. Can you post it down there for old Mandy, please? Pretty please. With a cherry on top. Can you post my Insta? They can't slay ostriches. They can't fly ostriches. No, they can't. But they can run like fuck. I think it might be... It's Scenic Rhythm, but I can't remember how it's spelled because it's spelled not right because I'm like backwards like that, even though I can spell it. Can you post my it's the username, please, John? Egg omelette. Those would be some big eggs. Some big eggs. Okay, wait right there. Wait right there. Underscore. RHY. Wait, RYTHM. Sorry, RYTHM. I had to remember because I didn't spell it right, see? Scenic underscore rhythm. SCENICK. Scenic underscore RYTHM. Scenic rhythm. Spelled like a cat cunt. Let me know if you got that. If not, I'll write it in a note and post it on the screen for you. What up, I bet? Hello, Jazzy. What up, bro? SCENICK. SCENICK. Underscore. And you spelled rhythm right. You know, underscore like the thing, the flat line on the end. That's it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, John. How John's got it. Close, but how John's got it. How John wrote it on screen. Can you see his comment there? I wish I was using the browser app because then I could type to y'all, but I don't have 2 devices, so I can't do that. But John wrote it just above you there, Mandy. Just copy his one. You were close, though. You were very close. It is a bit of a weird one because neither words are spelt right because I'm a dickhead. It's my fault, not yours. You got fans in the room, John. Fans. Oh, yay! Yay, I'm one of your first friends. I don't know what that squeak was. I had a stroke. That was supposed to be like whoop whoop. But nothing came out. Just a squeak. Don't even know if you guys heard the squeak, but okay. Was it a toucan? A toucan purr. Yeah, I can't wait to see some of your stuff that you do. Then at least you're sharing it privately, not with like all these sometimes assholes in the chats. You know what I mean? That'll be cool. That'll be real cool. Can you do a water drop noise? You know I can't. I can. I'm lying. I can do mini water drop noises. I just go outside and turn the tap on into a bucket for you. I can make a water slosh noise. Hold on. I'm going to show you my day-to-day life now. As long as that doesn't as long as it doesn't include you like sending photos of your morning turds, I'm okay with that. I had a dude that I work in the trades, okay? I've been around dudes for ages. I met this plumber. He was South African. I'm sure that says it all. But he would send me his morning poos. Not ideal. It's very goofy. I look forward to seeing it. I like goofy things. As you know, I'm a bit goofy myself, so that'll be really cool. That'll be really cool to see. MH morning turds, lol. Yeah, no, not. The first one was lol, and then after that it was like, okay. And then like when it went on for like 7 days straight and then didn't stop for like 18 months, it's kind of a little bit like, I just knew not to open the snaps. So what was even funnier is I would just leave my Snapchat open so then messages would come up and someone from my team would see it and be like, bro, you got a new snap? And I'll be like, yo, just open it up. So I would stitch different people up each day with opening these messages from the plumber knowing that it was going to be a shit pic. Yeah, it is pretty weird. It is pretty disturbing. You're 100% right. Don't ask me why he did it. I'm just going to say it's because he's South African. And if there's any South Africans in the chat, I'm sorry, but he did you dirty. He did you dirty, and he used to do me dirty with those messages every day. So that's why he did you dirty, because I'm a thing that's just like a South African thing to do. Is it? Is it? Bro. I don't know. I've decided probably rename the channel to like either something like things you shouldn't do, like 101 on what not to do in life, how to do everything wrong, learn from my mistakes, or maybe just like anything, everything, and all the eventualities in between. We got old Chris who comes in here on the rig and tells us all about his standing poops and how he can fit 439 beans in his backside. We get John who tells us that he's been throwing lasagnas at people in road rage. Why throw the frozen lasagna? Like, surely you had an old milky cup or something. But no, frozen lasagna it was. But don't worry, you went back to the shop and bought something else instead. We have had some chats, Mandy. It's been enlightening in this room. What can I say? I still beg to differ. I still feel like if you had rummaged around maybe behind the driver's seat, you would have found something, John. You would have found something else. You obviously just didn't want that lasagna. That's all I gotta say. And I'm disappointed because a bloody lasagna is a bloody good time. Not frozen. Not frozen. Don't ask about my jar. It's got a bug in it. This one's for you, John. He won't drink much, especially now that he's gone. It was a midgie, okay, guys. It wasn't like a cockroach or something. Like, don't panic. Maybe it was a mosquito. I don't really know. Hope I don't get botulism. Anyway, he's gone now, so the coffee's safe. I feel like I should make a fresh one anyway. It was cold and had a bug. This really is the Boondocks, guys. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Should I make a fresh coffee, guys? What do you think? In my pickle jar? Pickle Rickle? Give it another swig. Maybe we can deduce what bug it is by the flavor. Yeah, I think there's a wing left in there, so I'm going to say it was a mosquito looking at the wing, because the rest of the bug's gone now, so... It's really horrible cold, guys, but we'll get the wing too. Just give it a minute. I don't know if that's disturbing or not, chat, but sorry about it, you know. Don't worry, I swallow bugs all the time when I go walking. Oh, yeah, man. It's 1 second that you step outside. Murray's the worst for midgies. Like the Waikato. It's back country out here. Anyone get the reference? Do I have sugar in my coffee? Do I smoke sugar with my... I don't smoke my sugar. I drink this because I'm a bitch. Makona heeft meer. Anybody remember that ad? Did you guys have that ad overseas, or was it just here? Was it just produced here? You guys have that? Not Makona. I'm sure you guys probably have Makona, surely. Surely you guys have everything and more that we have. And Australia has more chlamydia, but anyway, let's not get into that. Just waiting for a mate. No. What is that? Sounds Australian for sure. Midgies go straight for the jugular. Fuck yes, they do. And the ankles. The ankles. Bro. Whereas mozzies go for the forehead and like your arms, your legs, you know, straight through the shoulder clothes, everything. But midgies are just straight for the necks. Like, you just breathe that in because they're so light. Straight up the nose, like blowing things out. It feels like you're blowing out a booger and it's just like 25 midgies. I can't even see that many, but they came out my nose. Like, the hell's going on? Yeah, they are trying to kill us. 100% they're trying to kill us. Some guy crashed his car and he's drunk and he's just sitting there. Tells police officer he's waiting for Just waiting for a mate. Is that here in New Zealand or is that in Aussie? That feels like Aussie to me. Sounds fucking funny. Sounds like it's worth a watch. I got a couple of things on my watch list. Thank you, Mandy. Yeah, mate sounds like fucking over the old ditch, not across the bridge, guys. Across the old ditch to the old Aussies. I will do that. I will do that. I like a good old laugh at the old down unders. Most definitely. I like a good laugh at myself too sometimes. And other people. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Is it cold where you are, Mandy? Is it cold down there? I feel like I need some more water. So I can make it warm. And no, I'm not going to go rub 2 sticks together outside to make a fire, even though I could, because there's loads of wood cut up out there. I'm going to be lazy and hope the gas cooker behind me wants to be my friend today. Hope I don't choose hate and it's like, no! What, you want flame? No! Not like, who was it? The Pointer Sisters. Ooh, fire. Anyway, probably too old for you guys, but probably not your kind of music. Like I tell people all the time, I listen to all sorts of shit. No, it's actually like a volcano the last couple of days. Don't even swear at me like that. 15 degrees in the middle of the night, bro. I'll be freezing my fucking baby toes off. I feel like I froze the top 2 layers of skin off the last couple of nights. Bring back the Arctic winds, bro. You're asking for trouble. They're coming your way. They are coming your way. The wind is it's blowing. It's a northerly. It's heading your way. No, John, thank you. You're cute. Cute. I should get some water. It means going out into the Arctic winds. You want to go for me, Mandy? Bro, it was like 3 degrees here, maybe 4. If you're lucky, it was freezing. And the dogs stole half the blanket, so it wasn't an ideal situation. I'm not, bro. I'm only smoking. I mean... Could always smoke more. There's always room for more. It is the middle of winter. Fuck yes, it is. Hey-ya! Water break, because I'm the water boy. Yeah, it's definitely been stormy here the last 2 days. The last 2 days it's been like windy as all hell. But yesterday was a southerly, so the wind was blowing this way. But today it's done like a whopping whippersnapper, and now it's a northerly heading your guys' way, and it's windy as hell. So don't be surprised if you get some big knockers in the night. And I don't mean like, well, you know what I mean when I say that. You're right, Alps. You're right, Albie. You're right, baby. feels like I have to go so far to go get water. I do love some big knockers. I'm sure a few people in the chat like some big knockers. I'm just going back up. What's the air smell like in New Zealand? Depends where you are in New Zealand. Sometimes it smells like shit. Sometimes it smells like rotten eggs. Sometimes it smells like manure. Sometimes it smells like a fishery. And some places just smell like clean, fresh air. Some places smell like diesel and shit if you're in like the industrial areas. Oh, be my friend. Don't choose hate. Why be like it? Yeah, they definitely have fecal matter. Yeah. I usually, chicken manure and stuff, I like rake out in the goats' houses. I rake out. And I rake out into like the leftover hay. And the leftover hay grows new grass where the chickens have like scratched the ground down to nothing. And so within a week of putting hay down and some chicken and goat droppings on that, fuck, it's like lush grass. Like such nice springy grass. It's real good. It's real good fertilizer. But you want to throw that in your compost bin with like your food scraps and stuff that the chickens and whatever don't eat, and then turn it over till that compost bin is like, we've got like a massive big compost bin out there, and then we put it in the garden. We don't actually throw raw manure into the gardens or anything, but yeah, baby lambs don't poop. They do have like a runny sort of weird discharge, but yeah, it takes a while before they've actually got like real poops and stuff. But yeah. Mutton is like an old sheep. Like an old breeder that hasn't got any diseases that they're like culling off is mutton. Because lamb is predominantly boy sheep. They get culled off young, denutted at birth, and then culled off young. And mutton is old sheep. Goats are the same as well, very similar to sheep, but not the same. You feed a seagull chicken once, bro. The chickens eat chicken. The chickens here will eat chicken. For sure. I love a sheep. I love a sheep. Pigs, bro. They eat human bones. Pigs eat anything and everything. Yeah, straight up. Anything that has any remnant of food in it, a pig will eat, mate. Pig will take on a fully grown human. Are you trolling? What did I miss? Oh, right. No, I didn't miss nothing. I got you. It's okay, keep trolling. I like good trolls. John's a bit of a troll. Oh, Chris is definitely a troll. We got Nintendo DS old sausage. He came in here as a troll and then just loved the place and never left. But I think it's his sleepy time. I think. Where was our old sausage from? I think he's from like Romania or some like out the gate place, to be honest with you. Out the gate place. Horses love a polo mint. My cousin, she's got a horse. His name's Minty, specifically because we give him a minty. Raccoons love naga chili. Do they? Or will raccoons just eat anything? Lamps don't poop. Oh! Yes. They do if there's a seagull standing on the top. You had a horse called Mayo. Actual and mayonnaise. Or you just fucking being a geezer? Being the old final geezer, mate. See, Mandy fits right in here. She's got good humor. Some people come in here and try and crack jokes, and like all of us just be like, bro, go home. I need to break the water. Oh. We do have a chicken here called Two Piece. And Jimbo, like Jimbo's dog food. That's okay. The goofier the better. The goofier the better. Come on. Yeah, I think you're warm enough to maybe not burn my mouth, but I'm probably wrong. Can you grab a chicken and show us? You know, I actually could grab a chicken right now. I could, because they're all sleeping right outside my fucking bedroom window. Not gonna lie. They're all right here. But I think that would make a fucking hell of a racket. I feel like they would. I feel like they would screech the neighborhood down. I feel like they would be like, "Arr!" And then all the rest of them would be like, "Cluck, cluck, cluck." It would be horrendous. And the goats would be off, the dogs would be out there thinking someone's here. I do bring Ginger into the lives all the time, the old blind chicken. She's forever in the lives. Fucking bitch is always inside. She thinks she lives in here more than I do. Watch me burn my face off. I thought I was kidding. I thought I got it in time. I should have known from the steam. Idiot. You want to live here. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Come aboard. Come aboard the wild train out here. Yeah, I think I've momentarily lost my taste buds and probably won't taste the rest of my soup, Mandy, but I've done worse. I've definitely done worse. I've done the old burn my mouth the first time, tell myself it's super hot and I'm an idiot, and then pick it up 3 seconds later and do it all over again. Move it further away and think I'm going to be all good, and I'm going to just leave it alone and still pick it up within 30 seconds and take another sip before I actually had to get up and put it on the other side of the room because, like, stupid. But thanks for asking. But yeah, that was a silly move. I just made the old standard chicken noodle soup. I thought I made the coffee, but that required way more work. This is just straight hot water, whereas the other one's like, I needed to get a spoon and some milk out of the thing, and then put the milk back, and I'm lazy. Chicken noodle. Noodled chickens. My gas cooker's hating life right now. As you can see, it's burning orange, not blue. Because it's sitting on like the most kick angle. She'll be right, she'll be right. We're nearly hot enough. Almost. I feel like it hasn't finished making the funny noise that it makes yet. Campbell's chunky potato bacon tin soup. Yeah, that's good to add to your cheese sauces. You make cheese sauce from scratch, throw a fucking can of that in, and then add your milk to it. Have you ever tried that? Do you ever make your own cheese sauces? Bomb. If you're making your own cheese sauce for like a mac and cheese, add that into it, bro. Who was the artist that drew a can of Campbell's soup? I'm fairly certain I've seen what you're talking about. Who is that? Yeah, you might be right. It might be Andy Warhol. Who's the actress who got... It wasn't Witherspoon. Might have been what she got stabbed with, but good one. Good one, John. That's a good one. I'm gonna remember that actually. That's funny. I don't know if any... He got me there too. I was thinking seriously. I was thinking he was serious, but no, he got us. He trolled us too. Well done. Well done. I'll take my hat off to you. Felt like a worm. What's the temperature out here? Welcome aboard, Manu. I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe like 8 degrees about now. I got pranked too, Mandy. It's okay. We were both on that boat. We both sailed right into that one together. Yeah, bro. What a name that would be. What a name that would be. With a knife. Not gonna lie. It's a pretty on name. See, done it again 3 times. Get the fuck away from me. You just... You just got to burn it 3 times, guys. That's what you got to do. Real quick, real fast, always professional. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help myself. You like my eyes? I like them too. They're good for seeing. I wish I got my Nana's eyes. My Nana's got the... Well, she's not alive anymore. But she had the coolest eyes. They were freaking cool. They were like a hazily sort of like... I've never seen eyes like it on a person. Honestly, I've not. Like they were a freaking cool color. Hazily greeny, sort of like an ambery sort of color. I don't really know, but they were freaking cool eyes. I wish I had those color, but I got blue. Your nan's in a dementia home? Oh, that sucks. I know exactly what that's like. My nana had dementia for 7 years, give or take. And the last 2 years of her life, I legit was there every single day looking after her for 12 hours a day. Yeah, so my granddad could still go to work. It was hard, I'm not gonna lie. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But we had some funny moments, and she didn't give up her careers in the end days, I can tell you that. She learned to be a rally driver. She She learned to be a hustler. She was a power controller. She was a hot wirer. She was a vandal. I can tell you all sorts of things. She was an escape artist. We had some good times. She was a stunt driver, nearly drove off the bloody cliff, but yeah, we did have some good times, but it was very hard. The thing about dementia and Alzheimer's is the people that are the sufferers of that disease are actually us. It's not actually them, because for the most part, they don't actually realize anything's wrong. They just think they're being stitched up or being held hostage and all these things they just don't even realize, you know? So, we're the ones that suffer as we watch every day as they lose a piece of themselves. But I was fortunate enough that she didn't forget who I was for the most part. Like, she might try and lock me out sometimes and like refer to me as that, but I'm not cooking for that bitch tonight and stuff like that when I was up there looking after her. But for the most part, when I'm like chatting with her during the day and stuff, she would remember exactly who I was, and like her last moments, like she remembered who I was even on the last day in the hospital and stuff. I wasn't forgotten, but she did have moments where she'd be like, "Who's your mother?" And I'll tell her who my mum is, and then she'd ring up my mum and be like, "I've got this person here. They say their name is Samantha, and they say they're your daughter. Is that your child?" And my mum's like, "Yeah, yes, that is my child." And she's like, "Okay. Well, I don't even know how I got any kids because I'm only 22, but I'll believe you." Oh, too funny. Too funny. You do lose them twice. Well, you kind of lose them multiple times throughout when they're really not there on those days. But and being there every day for 12 hours a day, I did learn that with dementia, at least, Alzheimer's may be different. I can't talk for Alzheimer's, but with dementia, I learned that if you can figure out where they're at, and by that I mean like what time they're at, what age they are in that moment that they're living on that particular day, you could actually have some epic fucking conversations about whatever they were up to back then. Like I heard some cool stories about, you know, because some days she'd think that she's got to get home to her mum. It was sad, but at the same time, she would be telling you where her mum lives and what the house looked like. And it was all true, the stories that she could remember at that time. You know, someday she'd be telling you a story about shillings and pennies, and you're like, okay, so she was living in Opedo Bay at that time. And so then I'd think about who was up around that time with her, and then we'd start having conversations, you know. And so I did learn a lot about my family history from the same thing. But at the same time, there were questions that you want to know from your family that you can't ask because you'd never get the answer, you know. So we did have a lot of laughs. She brought out the old Magna Mail and the Reader's Digest. I'm sure everyone worldwide knows all about those fucking things. She had a stack like this high. She comes out with it and she's like, "Yeah, I've been waiting for that bastard to leave." No, that bastard was her husband. "I'm waiting for that bastard to leave so I could show you guys all this, and we're going to be rich. We're going to get out of here," and all this shit. It was pretty funny. There was some pretty funny moments there. But all the time that she'd set 2 placemats at the dinner, one for her husband and one for the person that she thought she was sleeping with sometimes, even though she wasn't sleeping with nobody anymore, but she did have a husband who she slept next to. But she thought on some days that the husband was this boyfriend that she was having this affair with, and she'd be all coy and all shy and stuff with him. And then when the husband's home on other days, she'd just be the normal husband and wife and, "Oh, I love you, hubby," and blah, blah, blah. I remembered who he was, you know. But one day husband gets home from work, old granddad, and he sits down and there's 2 placemats and he says, "Oh, who's coming for dinner?" And then I was like, "Oh, I've got something to tell you. I've been cheating on you with this fella called Gary," and that's his name. So funny, so funny. Anyway. Amen. Amen, Mandy. What is with their nan's stacks of fucking Reader's Digest and Magna Mails and stuff? Do they even actually still do them, or is it just like their collection from back in the day? I don't know, because I don't have a mailbox out here, but yeah, dementia is definitely one of the most debilitating diseases. Yeah, I'm sorry that I went through it too sometimes. I would do it again in a heartbeat, at least for her anyway. Some funny times. She did do some out the gate show. She got some fruit returned from her own rotten tree to the local Foursquare, like, and got money back for that, like, out the gate. Too funny. Too funny. Use a concrete slab through granddad's tomato shed. What a waste of tomatoes. I don't know about sexy accent over here in New Zealand. I think our accent's pretty dirty, but each to their own. Yeah, she was pretty awesome. She was pretty funny. she did ask some pretty out the gate questions in the end. Sitting there one day, and all of a sudden the TV starts multi-changing channel, and she only ever watched the Jones channel, and I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like old as fuck country and westerns, right? Anyway, on repeat every day, day in, day out. Occasionally a blip of the news, back to the Jones channel. And anyway, she's blip, 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 blip. She had the Sky remote and she thought she was calling her husband on it. And she's on the phone, Sky remote. And she hands it to me and she's like, I can hear him there, but he's just not talking back to me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Nan, that's the Sky remote. And that explains why the TV was changing channel. Anyway, I digress a little bit. She had tuned into the Vice channel. Now, I don't know if you know what the Vice channel is. It's got some out the gate shows on it. Now, at the time, it had flicked over to the show, which had this big, like, chubby rapper dude who was traveling the world with these other rappers, eating loads of food and just getting stoned. That's all the show was about. Now, at the time, he was in France eating some croissants, and it started raining. They'd had a few beers, and he turns to his crew and he goes, bro, I want to get home now. We still got to ride these bikes back. I'm a little bit pissed, and the only place I want to get pissed on is when I'm in Japan, and it looks like it's about to rain, so let's get going. My Nana hears that, and my Nana turns to me and she says, why would they want to be pissed on if they're in Japan, and only when they're in Japan? Nana, do you really want to know? Of course I want to know. Please tell me. Okay, Nana, well, some people are into these things called golden showers, and that's disgusting. There were most definitely some funny times. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, John. Hopefully you get some good memories out of it. And anybody else that's gone through that stuff too. That really sucks. It really sucks. Sounds like you've experienced it too, maybe firsthand with family or something, Mandy. What is the Asian symbol in front of open? Don't worry. Be happy. That is what's written on the door. Lots of things. Oh, you can't see the other window. There's lots of things written on the wall. But the door specifically, don't worry, be happy, bro. What's written on your door? Anyone got anything written on their door? Just me? Just me? Probably just me. John's got a weird suit that hangs in the corner of his room, and it kind of looks like that creepy basket, but it's just a creepy suit, just like chilling there. Chilling like a villain. He sleeps with that there at night. Kind of like the bro Pooch went down to Queenstown on like a vacation with his family, didn't stay with his family, rented a room, and he was sleeping with like 11 other random people. And now he stayed for 7 days. Those 11 people could have easily turned into 77, and it ended up being more than 11, but not 77. Fuck that. You don't know what shit of yours they're going to be sniffing while you're sleeping. Hell. No. What's in the basket? Wouldn't you like to know? Just garlic, onions, ginger, those weird, spicy, flavory vegetables, you know. You're a mentalist. Not a very good one then. Not a very good one then, my friend, because I'm very happy, you see. Very happy. Very happy indeed. Don't you worry, I'm happy. Well, that was cool. Or like a dragon. I had like the biggest ears when I did that. Look, they're like monkey ears. Look. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You want a basket tour? It's coming with spider webs. It's never come down from there. It's got garlic in there right now. Some fresh garlic. A couple of lazy bits there. That's about it. Hold on, I'm just plugging you in. There we go. Hopefully we stay alive. Whoops, Daisy. Let you guys get to 5%. My fucking bad. Which way around were you? That way. Spider webs in. Spider webs in. You're welcome. You're welcome. It is a very nice basket indeed. It holds a lot of things. At the moment, just garlic, but it does hold a lot. %. The boonies, pretty much everything has spider webs on it. Hello, there's bones in my skin. Yeah, it does. Just the side of it. Just the side of it gets attention. It just never comes down from there. We just sort of like hoik it in and give it a gander around there with your hand when you need something, grab it out and throw it back up there. You know what I mean? It just never comes down from the corner. Everything in it changes every week, but yeah. Good morning, Noctis. It's nighttime here, but good morning in your country. What is the symbol? What is the symbol before? Oh, okay. People be sending symbols. Looks like Chinese or Korean, maybe Japanese. But I know what I'm doing. I'm turning Japanese. It's actually me on a good day in my profile picture. It's me after I've brushed my hair. Yeah, that's one of my pets. It is one of my pets. Greetings, US. You sound like an alien. Greetings from the US. sorry. I'm from the Boondocks. Boondocks of New Zealand, mate. You've come to the Northland Boonies. Aliens. Aliens. We have aliens. We're all aliens. We're all aliens here. Oh, Mark's in the house. Yeah, I'm an alien, bro. How you been, bro? How you been? Have you done the announcement without me in your chat? Because I had some bad weather for a few days and wasn't live. I might have missed the old the announcement, you know. Okay, well, I am. Okay, I'm there. I got you, Roger. Oh, we're close. We are close, guys. We are close. Do you have time for the video yet? You know, you're in the top 3 of my YouTube favorites. Did you know that? I told the chat that today. I got asked who my favorite YouTubers are. I'll have you know, Mark. Anybody remember where I put Mark in the top 3? It's kind of funny this chat's like been all about just talking about other people's live chats really today. And yours was one of them. Oh, there's a possum outside. You're definitely getting famous. You're definitely getting famous, bro. I'm speaking from Mars. We are happy to get you on board. Bro, send me a beam. Send me a beam, bro. As long as there's no probing. I'm down for a ride. Heard the old UFOs can get around the planet pretty quick. Who wants to be picked up along the way? You're mid but sure. I'll date you because you asked nicely. Who asked to date Wing Wing Hero? Did I miss something? Who was asking to date Wing Wing Hero? I think I missed something, chat. Did I miss something or did he miss something? Bro, you can always make a new one, eh? You can always make a new one. Even if you don't have a bottle or a can, bro, there's always an apple or a watermelon, a pumpkin even. Bro, pumpkins, they're pretty on. They're pretty on. You can always make us something. Stick, Hollywood out. Just, it's got to be the right stick. Okay, John. Catch you later. Have a safe day. Whatever you end up doing. Talk to you later. For sure. I'll check your Insta once I get off live. Because I did see it come through. I'm not being ignorant. How's your weather been out there, Mark? Good, bad, ugly? $8 p.m. Is that before you go home? Or is that after you're home? Oh, yeah. Okay. So what time's that for me? Like 9? 9 or 7? 7. That's like 7 a.m. for me. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll check in anyway. I will check in. Not chicken. I'll be there. I feel like it's probably about Mark's bedtime, actually. I feel like he probably just finished his live. I didn't even ask him how his press-ups are going. I just asked about his secret. Damn it. Hopeless. Chicken noodle soup. What's the time of this day? Oh, nearly 10. Nearly 10 p.m. Shit. Goodness. Oh, jeebus, that was a long way down. Hello, Mila. That's a cool one. How do you do that? Is that just in the keyboard? How do you seem to start like that? In normal writing. Trippy. Trippy. Out of it. Trippy one. God. All right. Okay, I think I need to move locations. That's what I think. I am indoors, yes. I am indoors at night in the rural boondocks. Off grid. Off grid. I need to go move to a warmer spot though. It's very cold here. I need to go and hop into where blankets are with the old dogs. Oh my god, Mandy. Why do you do this to me? Why do you take me back every time? I'm sure you've done this to me a few times with a few things. Goosebumps. I used to have like a whole collection. Well, I'm lying. I didn't. My brother did, but I had access to like look at those whenever I wanted. It was pretty mean. It was pretty mean. The old pick your own endings. Yes, 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 please. Me too. Me too. I definitely love retro things. I feel like we can have a good few chats, you and I. I feel like we've got a few things in common. Yeah, no, Goosebumps were cool. And I used to have like an old treasure chest. It was just made out of cardboard, but it was like this old treasure chest, and it used to have all the Dr. Seuss books in it. And it had one which had all the original Disney stories and stuff in it, all individual books. Oh my god. Where are you getting them from? Are you borrowing them from like the library, or are you like picking them up at secondhand stores and reading them? I got a few in my container in storage. Maybe I'll read them and then send them to you. It's on an internet archive. Bro, you're on. You're on all right. I'm not that tech savvy. But if you want to read some OG books, I can send you the actual books. That's so cool. How do you find this shit? Did it just like come into your mind one day and you just like Googled like a free source for it? Or did like you get recommended it because like you're into that stuff? Or how did you get reminded of that? You like fried chicken, Jack? I think most people like fried chicken, to be fair. It's such a slob at reading. To be fair, I should probably do the same. I definitely don't read anywhere near enough. And I'm not going to lie, it's not like I don't have access. There's a whole bunch of books over there. Hold on. Hold that thought. Might even be a Goosebumps book. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oi. Hold on. I got another one for you too. But oi. Sounds like my house too. Read the top line. Oi, I could totally do that one day. Read it online. And this is a reader choose your own ending. We could have the chat decide on the ending that we get to, oi, straight up. 20 different endings. 20. Deep in the Jungle of Doom, bro, that's my house. I could totally do that. How long's a chapter? Not very long. Surely. It's hard to know on one of these books, isn't it? Because, like, you need to pick your fucking endings. We could do that. But what about this one? Do you remember this? As you say that 3 people come into the chat. But wait, do you remember this book? Moonface? Fanny Adams? This was the coolest kid story. This was the coolest book when I was a kid. This was my ultimate favorite book when I was a kid. My ultimate favorite. It's literally, there was a whole bunch of them by Enid Blyton. There's The Enchanted Wood. This one, obviously, The Magic Faraway Tree. The Adventures of a Wishing Chair. The Folk of the Faraway Tree. And The Wishing Chair again. And they're just like complete crazy, like... It's just this crazy story about getting lost in the faraway tree, this magic tree. So the first story is when Dick comes to stay. And then you go off to the Enchanted Woods, and then it tells you about the land of Topsy-Turvy, the land of spells, when Saucepan makes mistakes, because that's one of the characters' names, what they can do now about all the drama and everything happening. It's an out-the-gate story, but it's like full of chapters. Like it's like a full-on story the entire way through. That's like all the chapters for it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. My cousin might have them. I feel like my cousin's got them. I feel like she's got the whole series. And it was so cute. My little cousin just brings this book out to me one night. One of the first nights I stayed here, he bought this out. I was sleeping in the van, and it was just like an impromptu. I'm just gonna stay. It's too late to drive back home, and he's like, I bought you a book in case you wanted to read because it's raining outside and we're all just chilling in our own areas. And he bought me this, and I was like, oh my god, kid, this was my ultimate favorite book when I was a child. Like, so I stayed out with a torch, like reading a bit. It was so cool. So cool. The magic chair. The wishing chair. No, you were right. The wishing chair. And then the wishing chair again is like the end one she wrote. But it was back in like these are like old. I'm not gonna lie. She wrote these, started writing back in like the... I feel like the 1920s or something ridiculous. 1930s or 40s at least. Like, because my great auntie knew about her as well. Like, she got read her when she was a child sort of thing. Or grew up hearing her stories and stuff. So it's been around for ages, but it's cool. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And this book is in such mint condition. Considering my cousin's had this since she was my age. Oh, since she, like we were young, like her son's age now, like 8 years old. Since we were young. Been through all of us kids, and it's just yellow. It is missing one page, so hopefully we don't need that page. I might have to just make up that page, but otherwise it's fucking mint. I'm sure I could always Google what's on that page anyway. Yeah, that's the only damage to it. And they were just like crazy out the gate stories, eh? Like the next one is Welcome to the Wicked Wax Museum. That reminds me of that movie with was it Paris Hilton? I think there was 2 Wishing Tree ones. 2 Wishing Tree and 2 Faraway Trees. And 1 Enchanted Woods. Yeah. I would say you borrow it, but I mean, you probably look it up on your little online thingy-mabobby you've got for your e-reading. E-reading. I mean, nothing smells better than a good book, to be fair. And when you go to the library and you pull out like the old encyclopedias and you get a whiff, it's kind of like nostalgic. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I'm sure if I looked hard enough over there on the shelf, I'd find some more Goosebumps books. And the old original nursery rhymes by Roald Dahl, those are out the gate too. I've got some of those books. Revolting Rhymes by Roald Dahl. If you haven't heard those, they're out the gate stories. Like the original version of the nursery rhymes we hear as children. It's pretty scary. Pretty scary, not gonna lie. That's so loud. Yeah, Roald Dahl was definitely big in our schools, I think, growing up here. And who was the other one? Who was the woman? Was it Mary? No. Oh, Margaret? Margaret. God, who was the female writer that did loads? I don't know. Don't remember. But I'm sure there was like a big female writer when we were kids. I'm trying to think. It's hard work. God, that's annoying. Got the old lithologica going on. Words on the tip of my tongue. I can remember that fucking word and what that means, but can't remember the woman's name. I feel like it's Margaret something, or maybe something Margaret. No, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like kids' books, or maybe just like nursery rhymes. I feel like kids' books. God, why can't I think of it? I can't even think what she wrote right now. But I'm just remember going to like readings, like school trips or whatever, and they'd be like a New Zealand female writer or whatever. Like Margaret Mayhew or something. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Something weird. If I said it, I reckon you'd know it, but I'm gonna keep thinking about that. Lying in bed 3 days a week, like 3 days deep, still trying to remember. Does it sound familiar? Margaret Mayhew? Margaret? I don't know. We might be onto something there. But yeah, I just feel like there was like some female. There was like a big writer here as well. Oh yeah. My forehead didn't fail me yet. I couldn't tell you what she wrote. I can't remember. Let's see if I can scan my brain for that. What did she write? Let's see. Maybe something about animals. I don't know. What time do I sleep? I'm not sure. When I close my eyes. Irritating intelligence. Oh my god. That is the best way to describe that. What a smart cookie. I've never heard anybody say it like that. That's good. The Lion in the Meadow. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. The Haunting. That doesn't sound like something for kids. Did she write that? What the hell is that? That does not sound child friendly. I work in CIA for spies. Oh. Is that fun? Is that a good time? Where even the very first joke most kids get told, like, why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Now think about that for a minute. They're not talking about the other side of the road. It's pretty grim when you realize that. We tell that to kids. What's going on with this world? But is that actually like a kid's story, The Haunting? That's frightening. That's frightening. It sounds frightening. I'm going to have to look that up when I get off here. Yeah, now kids aren't even allowed to play on playgrounds that are like a meter high. And we survived all of that. And I'm pretty sure we turned out okay. My dad taught me to jump off. My dad taught me to jump off a swing by legit just shoving me off midair. Face palm the ground, bro. I tell you, I learned how to jump off a swing that day. The world is so different. I remember going to school camps in the woods, and then all the parents like trying to sneak, and one of them was a police officer trying to sneak up on the girls' cabins and the boys' cabins that were real young and like scratch on the windows to scare the shit out of people, and then wondered why everyone ended up sleeping in the hall that night. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I still kind of get a kick out of it. A good fright's pretty. It's a good time. What was it called, Owen? That was an orientation, eh? We did that during daylight, I think. And you had a compass. And you had to stop at different things and do different shit, cook or whatever. But what was the one called when you just did that moonlight trail? Sometimes even blindfolded through the bush, and you just had a rope. Like parents nowhere near for like at least fucking half a K. And just a rope, no lights. Like what was that called? Did you guys do that at your camps? Yeah, fully. Abseiling down into like the dams. And then climbing back up with nothing chained onto you, up the same height that you just scaled down just with a ladder. Like, bro, we were like 8. Jumping off cliffs doing canyoning. 8 years old in the Waitakere Ranges. Like, bro, we didn't have life jackets. It was just like, who can swim here? Yep, okay, the rest of you walking down the trail. Bro, they didn't say you were going to be jumping into waterfalls, rapids, like... I can't remember what that was called, though, that weird, nighttime trail to kids' ends, but what was even the point in that thing? Just to scare us? Yeah, take the old flying fox back down after like walking the rope instead of walking the plank. Bro, even pirates gave you more room to breathe before they pushed you off to the sharks. We didn't even get that. We just had ropes. Is that because like New Zealand couldn't afford a plank? Yeah, why did we all go for it? We were like, yeah. Kids these days be like, no, I'll just sit here on my tablet. I'll go in the swing if you can strap me in. At 12 years old. Yep. But we survived. We were all right. Oh, Mark's back in the house. It's just us cool guys. Oh, it's not just us cool guys in here now. It's we got a visitor. Black Magician Auntie. That's a new one. She certainly did. I think I might have inspired her today to open an Insta. I love the name, actually. I'm not going to lie. Oh, where was my invite, you pricks? I fucking told him I wanted to be there. And you know what? He probably messaged to tell me and I just didn't check today. It's probably my bad. I shapeshift the ghost hunters. Yeah, fair enough. But I would have met wherever you guys met. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. I'll cry in the corner once I'm off live. It's okay. I won't make you feel bad now. Fucking knew I should have made that sign and stood outside the edge of fucking Whangarei. I got bikes here. You can ride, Mandy. Plenty bikes. I've even got a bike in the Waikato you can ride. Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance? Because they had nobody. Okay. I could perform a haka, but I'm not going to. No. I find that fully disrespectful unless you're at a funeral. Mandy and Kindness sitting in a tree. Hey, what's going on here? Mandy has said something I don't know. Mandy? You all been talking about something in another chat? No? Well, just because I offered her my bike to ride. I didn't offer her me to ride. That's what I was wondering. Did I miss something there? What is happening? I feel like I've missed part of the conversation that it was a convo that I wasn't around for, guys. Is New Zealand a very large and remote country? We have a lot of remote areas in New Zealand, yep. It's okay, I thought I missed something. thought I missed something, Mark. I was like, oh. I joke. I was like, where's the tree? I'll get there now. No, yeah, I'd get there now. No, I'm kidding. I kid. I'm sorry, Mandy. I kid. It's raining again, guys. Raining. Up a tree. What they doing? They must be scissoring. 2030 is a long way away, bro. Can't even promise I'll even be alive in 2030. Not gonna lie. But I mean, hit me up. Hit me up in 2030. Maybe I might be still alive. Maybe I could be. Everyone loves scissoring. Do they? Do they? Thought I heard my goat having a moan. $360, please. Sorry, I know that's probably not what you meant, but I did it anyway. I did it anyway. And it wasn't a very good one either because I kind of had to get off the seat. It's not one you could just spinny magoozy all the way around. It is unhinged as unhinged can be. Not gonna lie. But I kind of like it. I'm jealous of Mark right now a little bit. He's got a goddamn cookie time cookie. And I had a coffee with a bug in it. It was amazing. What can I say? Backflip. Oh, ask me tomorrow. Take off the sweater and do, please. Do what? Just because they're bald on the head, Jack, doesn't mean that they're bald all over. They might get some hair wet. I mean, I'm going to argue there, Mark. It was a similar colour. Brown with a black spot. It's debatable. Cookie time similar. Couldn't waste a good coffee. I'm not going to lie. It actually wasn't good. It was cold. So it was a cold coffee with a bug in it. Pretty stink, but, you know, I didn't forget about drinking the bug, Mandy. I didn't. I wish I did. I most definitely wish I did forget about eating that bug, but I didn't. So here we are. Feel like I have a wing stuck about there. How do you get a girlfriend you have, but she's married? Bro, sounds like you've already got the girlfriend then. That's all you need. You got one for each hand, bro. What more can you need? Can you shake your butt, please? I don't have a butt spot like that. You want me to shake a butt? Here you go. Shaking a butt, bro. Siggy butt. Siggy butt brain. Siggy butt brain. Anybody all know Trent from Punchy? Goppers. Punch him in the face. Okay, shut the fuck up. You're getting unhinged here. You're getting unhinged. Calm down. Calm down, Sam. Yeah, I got the best kind of trolls over here. I get the best kind. I think it's because I'm so unhinged, Mark. You see, I think that's the problem. I think I need to eat more brownies like I did this morning because I was pretty chill this morning. Not gonna lie. Kind of looked like I was sleeping on feed. Well, you asked for it. I'm glad you know how to spell butt, though. You want a 360? I gave you 2. Gave you 2. I'm a little bit dizzy. Don't ask for any more. I just did the revolving door twice. 2 times. Did you miss it? Don't ask for it again. $7.20. Gave you 2. You know, since we're up the tree, I thought, you know, we may as well, you know, do it 2 times. She's the goat. Sometimes I think you should probably not be so embarrassing. But then I only think to myself, it's only embarrassing if I keep my dignity with me all the time, but I leave that in my bedside nightstand so I don't have to worry about losing that during the day, and then we're all good for live chat. Here we are. We're not scissoring, we're doing 720s up there, Mark. You heard it first. Sam squatches in the tree. Sam squashes. Sam squashes in the tree. It's what you find out here in the boondocks, bro. Sam squatches in the bush. Pigs be scared of us. Sucky you ass canned. I'll do. You don't really want me to try and interpret that in my boganism, because like that sounds like some other gay shit right there. That's what lesbians really do. Well, I can tell you, if you lesbians really have done this one. So I guess they really do Sam squatches after all. Why am I wearing a hoodie? It's fucking winter, bruv. It's cold. Oh, you beat me to it, Mark. You beat me to it. I don't think it's our secret. I think it's the live chat's knowledge now. In this live, we only accept payment before doing Circus X, unless you're the OGs. The OGs are the exception to the rule, and we do anything for the OGs, you know. But the newbies, when they're offering money, they just got to put it where their mouth is first. And then, you know, I'm down for anything, bro. I'll even eat a scorpion if that's what you want, but sorry about it. Mandy needs some money for her art supplies. Any donations required? Kindly accepted. You got PayPal, Mandy? An apartment building is on fire. Who gets up first? The guy comes. The homos or the lesbos? You got me. I don't know. Tell me. I like where this is going. No, I wasn't trying to sell you. I was saying I'll do it, but you get the money. The guys, this shit is already packed, bro. The poobie pushed in there tight. That got me good. That tickled me well. Why do gay men wear rib condoms? For traction in the mud. Traction in the mud. See, he didn't want to put his money where his mouth is. He didn't want to pay for your art supplies for a booty shake. His loss, not mine. I got fucking Albie out there. He does a pretty good booty shake. He wiggles his whole tail when he goes for it. Fuck, that's what I was offering up. Thought that's what he came for. Fucking goat shake. Oh, yeah. Take him out of salary, bro. He'll shake for a minute. Surely that's worth $100. What do you guys reckon? No, you should most definitely speak in chats. I think I probably shouldn't half the time. I think the old cabin filter up in here needs replacing, and not quite sure where to get one of those. I think it's a bit brownified. A few stories about the old gay boys. I used to frequent Peaches and Cream back in the day. And no, not for what you think, guys. The only thing I've ever used those for is vibrator races across my table, because boy, I won some money on that shit. But yeah, no, I got to know the lady that was obviously working in the shop very well. Had a few chin wags with her, and one day I walked in and I seen this massive donger in the doorway, like bigger than my thigh was around and long. And I was like, who the hell comes and buys those? And she told me some stories about some gay boys and what they do with those. And I was like, straight home, straight onto Google to search, like, how big can the Anushka stretch to? Don't ask me why, but I just needed to know after seeing what I seen in the shop. Like, there's no way, but way, guys, way. And I'm not talking kids and way, I mean, like, all the way. You fuck your vibrator races. I'll show you one day. The channel get banned straight after, but fuck, I'm down. I'll show you guys all day, all day. Yeah, you just like put a couple of fucking meter long rulers up against the side, or some cardboard and some tape so that they can't fall off. A couple of masking tape strips up the line of the table, and away you go. 4 fucking dizzy dillies on the table. Make sure batteries are good, bro. Pick your winner. 4 person per round. Put your bets down. Start the button and go. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I want some money. So, just know that's what they're good for. You know, they all had names. Had names. I don't still do that. Nalish, I am from New Zealand. I'm glad that you ended that sentence with, I don't know if you're Aussie, because I was about to be giving you an Aussie rendition. And no one wants that. No one wants to hear an Australian. Sorry if you're an Australian, but you know it's true too. You're straight Kiwi fight over here, bro. It's all right. You don't need to say sorry. I don't take offense. Not unless it comes with like a section, preferably a house, maybe some water, at least some water tanks. You know. If it doesn't, there's no point in taking the fence. What are you going to do with the fence? Where are you going to put that? Hello, Mr. Fame from India. Ultra, appreciate the subby. Very kind, my friend. Goodness. What is the time of this day, Mandy? Oh, it's getting late. Where are you from? I'm from New Zealand, bro. The Boondocks. Boondockeries. Middle of nowhere, mate. Middle of nowhere is where I'm from. Middle of nowhere. Hey, Jen. How are you doing? How was your day? Is it morning where you are now? I like New Zealand too, Mr. Fame. I do. I like New Zealand too. Good morning. Good morning. I had a coffee with a bug in it. It was marvelous. Just finished it off on live stream. What can I say? You missed it. It was a 2-part swallow too. 3/4 of the bug and then just the wing. Not ideal. Nah, I've only been live for like another 3 hours. I've got to figure out your timing. Time in New Zealand now, almost 11. How many more hours do you need to apply for monetization? I don't even know. I don't know. The problem is I'm just too real. You see? So half my lives end up getting banned like right after they've been, and it's not really helpful for like the monetization. So I need to just start being a good boy if I want to hit that target closer. But I don't know. I'll have a look shortly when I get off here. And I'll let you know. Because I'll check my info. Did you have a good sleep, Jen? You sleep well? Yeah, I thought it was close to 11. I thought it was close to 11 here, Phils. Fills us in on your evening. Are you having an old drinkaroonie? Take a guess, Mr. Fame. Take a guess at how old I am. $75. I'm 75. Going on 92. Oh, still on the speak. Mean bro. Ah. How come? Any particular reason? That you sleep like the ship? How to make a New Zealand girl fall in love. I know someone that could tell you that. Okay, Mandy. Thanks for stopping by. I will, once I get off here, accept the Insta request and probably send one through to Mark. It's well overdue. Ooh. But hopefully you sleep better than Jen did last night, hopefully. And you're welcome for the laughs anytime. I'm down for a laugh anytime. Like I said the other day, down for anything, anytime. You know what I mean? You're struggling, you need someone to yell at, someone to listen, just a distraction. Bro, I got them all. I got all those bases covered. 360 for the wheel. Yeah, okay, all right. I'll do you another 360. There you go. Two of them. It was a pleasure to have you here. It was a pleasure to have you here. It was quite an interesting 3-hour live today. It was. Yes, I want to yell it, but they might beat you. Night. No, Bandy's already requested a backflip, and I said, ask me tomorrow. Ask me tomorrow. What did Jen say about her sleep? I missed that. I seen it, but I missed it. I wasn't fast enough. Oh, most nights I wake up at like 4 to the roosters and shit crowing and think, why are you doing that? You're not even going to get food, can't. Oh, fair enough. I'm probably gonna jump off live soon. Do you have Insta? We've all been exchanging Instas this evening. We have. All the OGs in the chat were anyway earlier. Windian attitude music. Winning attitude. What? Windian worldwide music. Winning attitude music. I don't even know. Morning, Robin. Morning. Don't know if you're still here. I missed that. Sorry about it. No. My age is not between 25 to 30. No Insta. Just email. Yeah, definitely. I agree, Phil. I agree. If that's how you feel, go do it, bro. Go do it. I did reply too, by the way, Jen. Don't know if you've seen it. I haven't checked, but lick the doorknobs, you coward. Lick the doorknobs, you coward. Rip that shit. Alright, you got a mean name. Fucking oath. Oh, I missed it. Yep. Fuck yeah, I'll rip it anytime, bro. I'm a reply. In a few moments. After I rip another cone. Or 3. Here's one more. I feel like we should make it 3 times a fucking charm. Once. Twice. 3 times a lady. Here we go. And then I'm going to jump off here, I think, maybe, after I rip this next bad boy. And I'm going to go reply to an email. maybe 3. One fat cone coming right up. One fat cone coming right up. Let's go, chat. Let's go. What do you reckon? Should I hit it? Should I hit it, chat? Or have I had enough? I think my eyes are still open. I think I should hit it. Yeah, must be have many people who have crushing. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Bang. And the cone is gone. Is that what he reckons, is it? The old UK final geezer. Fuck, that one got in, chat. That one got in deep. You mean when I was 18 and not an old hag? Gotcha. Gotcha. Just like that. Just like that gun got me. Fuck. Okay. What happened? What the fucking happened? So I'm thinking about doing a live Goosebumps reading on chat, guys. This one right here, I'm going to be reading it on chat, live, one chapter at a time, where all my followers get to choose what's happening. Starting from tomorrow, and it's going to be wait till 10 people are in the chat and start a old reading, so there's a few people to choose the old ending. How fucking out the gate that shit is going to be so retro, motherfuckers. And I bet see all your faces there for it, because, like, who doesn't want to hear Goosebumps, bruv? Heard by a fucking bogan-ass reader reading that shit to you. Fucking... She even has mini crushes now, too. I'm too high. Wow. That's the way I like it. That's the way, I like it. I'm pretty high, though. Not gonna lie. Yeah, boy, it's old school as me and Mandy were talking about it just before y'all came back in the chat. That's gonna be us tomorrow, bruv. Having any old Goosebumps fucking yarn. So, y'all best be there or be square. But for right now, I think I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. To be fair. See what I did there? Yeah. I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thank you guys all for coming and listening to my stupid ass fucking boondockery shenanigans. I will catch you guys all right here sometime, many times, tomorrow. Thank you guys again. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon, fucking whatever you're having. Have it good. Do it right, do it tight, and fucking tell me about it tomorrow night. Catch you guys in. Cheer, my moldies, and all the rest of yous. Ka pai.